Hello, welcome to our lesson on thermistors. Now this lesson unfortunately comes with an apology. If we were in school, we would be doing a practical on this, and so I'm going to talk to you as if you are doing a practical, and we will make sure we do that practical when we are back in the building. So apologies that, we're missing out on that, but our time will come. So, thermistors. Hopefully you remember these from GCSE, but if you don't, you can probably pick up a clue about what they are from their name. You'll notice that they start with therm, as in thermal, as in heat. The second half of the word is isters, as in resistors. So you're looking basically at a resistor which changes its resistance depending on the temperature. So a little bit of information here. There you go. Thermistors are resistors that depend on temperature. I wrote this PowerPoint ages ago, and yet clearly I can still predict what I'm going to say. You'll notice top right that there is the circuit symbol. So you've got that box for a resistor, but then you've got what looks like a hockey stick, and that's meant to represent a thermometer, effectively. They can be used for thermometers, thermostats to control heating, monitor internal temperature of devices, i.e. mobile phones, to prevent overheating. So if any of you try to use your phones in the heat wave that we had last summer, mine certainly gave me a message that said, "I'm too hot and I can't be used." So that would have been a thermistor inside. And monitor engine temperatures. Again, if you are driving, any of you, well, I know some of you are, you'll notice that you have a temperature gauge in your car and you've got to keep an eye on that. So, the practical we would have done is that you would have had a beaker of water with a thermistor inside that we were taking the resistance of, and you would have heated it up to 90 degrees and then let it cool down effectively, taking the resistance at different temperatures. And when you did that, you would get this, it works really well actually, this practical, which is why I will make sure you get to do it, because your results turn out really nicely. So here's a graph of roughly what it would look like. So these are the notes you're going to need to make, as well as this slide. Sorry, I should have said that. So, resistance and temperature. Resistance decreases when temperature increases. We say that it has a negative temperature coefficient. So, yeah, that's generally as you increase temperature, the resistance goes down. Now you need to be able to explain why this happens. And there is a bit of a background here. So metals conduct electricity because they have a high number density. Do you remember doing this a while ago? Thermistors are made out of semiconductors. This means that the number of free electrons and their number density can change. When a thermistor is heated up, the electrons receive enough energy to break free of their bonds and carry the current. Let's add a little bit in there actually. Hang on. I didn't need to do that. Increasing the number density and lowering the resistance. Lovely jubbly. So that's it. Next and final bit is IV graph of a thermistor, our current voltage graph. It is very odd, but it looks kind of similar to a bulb in this one. It is not a straight line because the resistance changes. They are non-ohmic, so current and voltage are not proportional for this. And that's it, that's all your notes. So come join me on Zoom and we'll do some questions. Right, thanks everyone.